Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn, and today we are starting things off with the Big Bang. There we go. Everything can blow up at once. We've still got a little bit of dynamite to do over here and a little bit to do over here. In fact, if we take a road out here, they should be able to finish that off for us. Let's go ahead and set dynamite up here to clear that out. And then I actually want some dynamite here so we can fill that up with water as well. But our main goal for the day is actually going to be this right in here. What we're going to do here is we are having power issues. You'll see the power blink on and blink off every once in a while. That's what you get for relying on the wind for power. So we're going to work on that. Let's go ahead and start by getting in just a couple of dynamite here and there. Let's see. Get a couple here for people, a couple here, one here. And I think, one there. We'll go out about, let's say this far. No, how about this far? Just so we have some extra room. And of course, we're going to have a way to bring it down there. So let's do this. And we'll get all of that done. And let's get some storage up here so they don't have to run all the way around the map just to get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and we'll do a small tank here. There we go. Let's say those are super important. They can handle that. Make sure they tell them that that is for explosives and they want to obtain. And we'll put in the extract here and they'll want to obtain that as well. We'll set these to a second degree of importantness. Importantness, is that a word? I'm not sure. It is now. We're going to make it a word. And then there is one hole that's right here. So we actually have to fill back in a couple. So let's unlock this terrain block and get a couple of those in. 1,000 science. That's easy. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and fill in. I want to fill in this hole right here because I think we could use a little bit of extra room down in our industrial area here. So we'll put a couple there. A couple can go there. And then I only need to fill it out to about here. So let's do this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Come down this way. I don't know why I made this path like crooked here. Anybody remembers why I did that? Somebody tell me. But we'll let them work on that because that's definitely going to take a little while. In the meantime, we've got 10 bots. And guess what? Those 10 bots get to take the place of 10 beavers in the mine. So no more of that. Also, we're going to come over here and I want to start taking out these houses. Actually, I'm going to start from this end. There's one beaver that's sleeping outside. We'll wait until the population goes down again to take out any more. They'll be working on that. Let's come back over here. They've got their dynamite in there. They've got dynamite in there. They'll work on that. All right, let's see what they need. Maybe, looky there. Something I was looking at. Small mistake here. So, the one-way valves do come out of the bottom here. However, this one little water source is still more than it can basically handle. So, I'm actually going to put an overflow on this side so that we don't accidentally overflow on all sides. And eventually, I can make this bigger if I need more water, which I have a feeling I will need more water eventually. I'm going to try and keep all of this green throughout an entire long drought season. And there we go. We'll let them make that as they can. We'll keep an eye closer to maybe a drought to see if we need to get those in to fill in more. But that's a little ways off, maybe a couple days at least on the hard mode. Let's clear out this. There we go. And how do we get to all of these? Actually, we're missing that one, and that one, and that one they can probably get to. This here. Well, maybe. Can I? No, I want the... There. Being stubborn. There we go. Let's get the ones in here. We'll come off of this for now. And we'll say, build up a road. Let's just grab a piece of road right there. You can come down this way. You can go over this way. And we'll do this. We'll let them blow this up, and we'll put ladders up here to get to all of that. We'll need one, though, right here. And we'll go ahead and take this out as well. Get some triples in there. There we go. They can work on all of that. In fact, can they still get up there and get around? Yeah, they pretty much can. They'll have to go the long way, but that's all right. Gives them plenty of time. There we go. Now that's all set for the next part. Speaking of which, I want to get this in here. So we'll draw around this way and disconnect that and get at least one more piece of dynamite in here to see if we can get some water in there before the end. It's going to take a minute though. Here we don't need these. We don't really need the planks over here. The logs we're going to save for just a minute because we've got stuff to build up here. You know what? We might actually need the planks for just a minute more. We're just going to say those are okay. However, up here, I want to put in some fields for various foods that we've been missing this whole time. So let's toss in a couple of farmhouses. Let's go maybe there and here. There we go. And yeah, that'll work just fine. We'll get in a couple more of the aquatic ones since eventually I'm hoping this stays in water the entire season, but I don't know. Let's do another one for this area. We'll just put a nice ladder here so they can get down there. Maybe if let's cooperate. There we go. One there, one there. Get one here. There we go. Let's do our nice aquatic farmhouse. One here. One here. And then the last place for food we will put in, we need actually a forester. I would like to put it in, let's say, how about maybe down here? Yeah, that'll be just fine. We'll do that. If we put a platform across here, the forester ought to be able to at least walk across there, even if there's no path. So we'll let them build all of those, and they can tell us when they're built. It'll give us a nice little warning here that they don't have anything to plant. It'll take a minute or two. Let's go back and check on our dynamite. Well, look at that. They've already got a decent amount of the field up over here, so let's get all of those in there. Actually, this one should be reachable from the diagonal here, so we'll put that one as very important too. This one can go. It's done. That one's done. That one's done. Get to that one. Look at them go. They're just whipping that dynamite right in there. They've got plenty of the extract, or they should have plenty of the extract. It just needs moved. In fact, let's say prioritize. There we go. Look at that. They got the 2 in there. Let's toss in the 1 and the 1. There we go. If these guys would hurry up and finish these, we can go ahead and take out most of this section, but we're still going to have to put a second layer of dynamite because we don't have quite big enough dynamite in there yet. We can get one of those in there too. There we go. That's gonna look good. They've got the dirt in there. They're starting to work through that. Good. What do we have on the way of bots? We've only got 1 extra for some reason. Strange. Well, I'm going to put them in the metal because we are always needing metal, it seems like. And while we're here, I want to go ahead and put these up here. We'll set those as very highest priority too, because I want to get one of these smelters still in there. The other thing I'm kind of looking at, I've had these off most of the game, and you know what? It's probably time to just say, let's find something better. We'll put in another one of these, and then I don't think that will connect right there. They don't really have a connection spot on the top floor for these, so we're gonna have to put in one like this. We'll think of something to put in here. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure we will figure it out. Look at that. They've got everything but 2 dynamite done there. Oh, I thought they were in bed, but I guess they'll be waking up and get that done first thing this morning. So maybe they'll get all of this done. They've got those done. We've got a couple more bots to take care of. Let's switch these over. And then I'm going to start working on getting some of these. Let's do this gear place first. Yep. One more gear place. Look at that. They've got all our dynamite in there finally. There are explosions everywhere this episode. That's not a bad thing, though. Go ahead, get in these two. We'll say that. And these here. We'll come back and make that the very highest priority too, so that nobody has to wait to get in on these. There's that and that. These and that. We'll let everything else go to regular priority. However, this doesn't need to be up here anymore. That doesn't need to be up here, so we'll let them lower that out. Let's put in some more warehouses here. We'll just have a whole warehousing district. And we'll put one more there. I want to move some of these down to here because I'd like to get some more storage or some more gear factories in here. And the best way to do it is probably drag power underneath them. So we'll move everything down while they set up more power there. Oh, they've emptied this out for us, so those can all go. Like they've got those. We'll take those out and take another look around the map here. Got those. We are 8 beds, so we can take out I guess I could take out one more of those. We'll have one person sleeping outside again, but that's okay. Nothing to do in range. Oh, this poor guy. Hopefully soon we won't have to have him anymore, but it will take quite a few gears. We need to plug that up. I've got everything set up for it. We just don't quite have the resources that we can spare for it yet. What we do have, though, is we can come in and we can put one of these in here and put one on top and restore this path through here. That would be helpful. Those are all set to cut. I don't have a tree there, but I also don't have those set up to cut. That's unusual. There's a couple more up here, it looks like, too. Random trees that I just don't have them cutting for some reason. Strange. Okay, well, that should give us a couple of extra trees here and there. There we go. And we've got 2 more bots to try and toss into factories. You've already got one. You've got one now. And you get a bot. Everybody gets a bot. Here we go. Looking good. Hopefully, before too long, most of our industry down here will be bot ran. And that will keep most of the stuff on throughout the day. Looking good there. Let's tell them I would like this stuff cleaned up very soon. Because what I want to do is take this out. Yep, these paths right here. There we go. Now we can start working on putting some other stuff on top here. Let's take a look, and I want to put in, how about some well-being? What don't we have? We could put in a contemplation spot. The Agora has to go on ground, so that won't work. We could do a carousel up here. Yeah, but there's no power. We'll have to figure out... Dance hall. That's it. We are putting in a dance hall. On the top floor, I am sure everybody in these apartments are now thankful that there's a dance hall directly above them. If you've never lived in apartments, I can tell you for a fact, after living in one, having a dance hall above you would be absolutely wonderful. No drawbacks there whatsoever. We're going to let them build it. We'll tell them, you know what? I'll just leave that at regular. Over here, we could also do some more well-being stuff. I would like to, I want to actually get rid of all of those. Get rid of those. Get rid of you. And we'll say, let's get these out of here. Go ahead and get this road out of here. Yep. Let's get a couple rows of these out as well. Take out the roads. There we go. Put in roads here. And we'll put in, if they would pick up their stuff, add water fluid dump. There we go. We'll put the fluid dump in right there just to keep the area a little green, because we'll need it anyway here in just a minute, but we'll let them get that stuff out of there. How are they doing back over here on the dynamite? Almost done. They've got 4 pieces left. Too far? What do you mean it's too far? All right, well, we'll get rid of that. Take care of those. Yep, there's one of the big things for update 6 that I'm looking forward to. I think I've mentioned that before, and now you can put roads underneath dynamite, which is a great, great way to do things. But now that they've got that, let's go ahead and get our power problem solved here. There we go. We're just going to put in all of these. I might be able to fit another one there. There we go. And we'll connect them in with these first. If we need more power saving, we could put flywheels there, but I just want the power to make sure that our batteries that we have are getting fully charged, because right now they're not, and we're running intermittent power here. So the more we can get, the better. I think, let's see, you need to be high priority. Let's make this middle priority, or just slightly above normal priority. They can get started on all of those. Also, let's get one of these in there. We'll set it up for catalyst, because our bots, we're going to have a lot of bots here soon. Let's take this out of there. And since we're going to be doing catalyst, we need 2 more places for that. Oh, something else I was thinking about while we're here. Let's grab a small warehouse. Something for the potatoes for these. Is there any actual water down here? No, there's no regular water. Okay, well, let's do a couple things for regular water as well. There we go. And then I don't know what we'll put in there. We'll figure out something though. Let's see. Are you guys all replaced? You guys are all replaced. Let's do the gears in here for just a second. There we go. They're getting all of that stuff in there. These should be pretty easy. I don't know why it always seems to take them so long to get those in there. But that's okay. Maybe it's because I built them last. They're trying to do everything else first. But we'll let them build there for a second. Let's go back and check on this. They haven't even started on. They haven't started anything up here. Let's get you in there a little bit quicker so we don't lose our carrots. And over here, they haven't started on any of this, but they have dynamite in over here. That's good, at least. We'll get as much stored up here as possible. You out. Do one of you. One of you. One of you. Looks like that went correctly. Good. That's what I wanted to see. Keep all of you out here. Oops, I lost my underwater view. I hate when that happens. There's a couple of you, and we're all set to go. Looks good. Let's get... That should at least give them access to this. Should be able to clear a lot of that out. They've still got some dynamite here and there. Let's also get some stairs up on this side. Stairs. We want ladders. Ladders, that's what I meant. Absolutely. All the way around here. Looks good. They've got plenty to go. I've got some extra beavers, so I suppose I could turn them into more workers to build things, couldn't I? That would at least help us speed up a little bit of beaver workings. Speaking of which, you know what? Why don't we look into some more well-being stuff here? I want to get some frog statues. I know we've got beaver statues, but we don't have frog statues, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a couple of those in there. Those don't take too much, so hopefully they go in pretty quick. Like they're working their way. We've got some of the power in. That's good. Go ahead and draw those. Oh, we can blow those up. That's done, and this one's done. Can I get one more in here? If not, I'm not that worried about it. Oh, I can. There we go. We'll come back to that. How's our power looking overall? Sometimes it tells me what the power is, sometimes it doesn't. If I click on this, we're actually still not making enough power. So the wind is either a little low or, yeah, the wind was low. So now the wind is picking up and we're getting some back to our batteries. Hopefully this can help keep them full. Hey, our first one is in. All right. Well, we can come over here and start playing in the field. Now, here's something, embarrassingly, I've forgotten since the very beginning. Sunflowers are actually a base game item that I have just completely forgot about. There's no real reason why I forgot about them. I just did. So we're going to plant ourselves up some sunflowers, and let's toss in maybe a couple storage places for them over here. And then on the other side, we're going to do pumpkins. This is not a base game item, but... Oops, can we get them in there? There we go. You go in there. But they are a nice extra food source for us, so they take up a 4 square space. There is a best way to plant them. I'm not going to bother figuring that out in this weird space, but this should give us some pumpkins to send out. And let's, in fact, if I empty this and empty this, which hopefully I can work off just the dynamite on the other side. Oh, by the way, if you've noticed, these are just kind of exploding. I did take some wonderful advice and set the detonate to a key on the keyboard. If you're playing and you haven't done that yet, I recommend it. It just makes things so much easier than having to click over and over and over again. I still haven't found the mod that blows them all up at once, but you know what? That's okay. We'll wait. Maybe someday they'll get there. In fact, yep, we want that emptied so they can come over there. They can finish their sunflowers. Oh, you know what? I want regulars in here. I don't want bots in there because we don't have a setup yet. Eventually, we'll probably trade those out for bots, but we want the regular guys in there for now. That should work just fine. And once this is in, we'll plant some other stuff. So we'll come back to that though. Our power looks like it's going in slowly but surely. Speed it up a little bit. That would probably help get more stuff in. We've got 3 bots. Let's put you... How about here? That's a bit of a more dangerous job, so we'll take care of that. Do we have punch cards? We have tons of punch cards. So, hopefully, find a bot. Make sure that they actually have the punch card buff. They do have punch card buff. Okay, good, good. Now they just have to finish off filling in this hole. Oh, there's the brownout. So We're going to have to get this other side in, and hopefully that compensates for getting some more power that we might need in. Over here, they haven't started. Over here, they're still cleaning that out. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? While we're waiting, I forgot to put in those 2 bakeries. They'll get to that eventually, I'm sure. But we're going to set those both as... I believe we're going to do cattail crackers and a bread one. Because there should be 1 bread, and then, yep, that'll make 2 of each. While we're waiting, we can also put something in under here. Let's see what we've got there. How about decoration, maybe? I think originally I was going to do something like this. You know what? That just seems right. Seems like a good place to put that. Eventually, I should change these out for bots and get some maybe beehives in here to grow this a little bit faster. But we're going to have to wait for them to build a little bit of this stuff first. 1 dynamite here. They can take that back. While we're waiting, let's come back over here. Way over here. We've got this. We'll get that in pretty quickly because I want all of these trees out of here just as quick as they possibly can. In fact, a lot of these trees I don't actually need to take out, but at least a couple of them I will to continue this dam across here. And then we've got to figure out what to do with this water thing and this water thing. And my idea is basically to come back across here. No, let's go from here. Let's go this way. Not forget that one. And then we'll go out this way to give them a little bit of extra room. Height on that. There we go. Out this way. Out this way. This comes this way. Actually, I don't want that one in there yet. They're going to have to come down here and take out these trees too, aren't they? They are just the exact wrong spot for trees. There we go. And then here, they're going to have to come out and over. And we're going to have to split this, aren't we? 1 way for bad water to come out, 1 way for good water to come out. So, let's take these out of here. It was a good thought, but not the thought that we wanted. Let's do... we want the floodgates under the landscaping. There we go. The 3s here. Just so we can lower it down more if we need to. And then we'll do the same thing across here. 3s here. That. And then whenever it's bad water, we'll have these ones lower and spit it out this side. Whenever it's good, we'll have it spit it out this side. There we go. So that's a lot of building there. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll come around and where's maybe a side platform here? There we go. Single side can go there. We'll have an awkward ladder here. Awkward ladder here. And you know what? We're going to put one up here and just get rid of those 2 trees. Just because we can. There we go. That should take care of most of it. We'll have to wait for them to come in. Now the question is, how do they get to all of this? Here they can just come off of the road. That's pretty simple there. Then, do we have to put in maybe some platforms? We could do a side platform here. There we go. 1 side platform there. And we'll do 2, 2, 2. 3, 3, 3. There we go. Right through here. Across to there. And all the way down to here. You can go all the way down to there too. There we go. That at least fixes part of the problem, I guess. let's see what everybody's up to. We've got no goods selected. Hey, there we go. We can start moving our goods out of here. Let's say you get switched to here. And we'll just do the same thing here. What are you, books? I don't even have any books. I need more books, it looks like. That can get moved. That can get moved. The punch cards will get moved. Yeah, I don't know if the punch cards will get moved. But once this is empty, we'll go ahead and put maybe another gear factory. Maybe 2 if we can get them in with both of these. They should be able to handle most of that. Is my power storage is not great without the wind constantly going. We'll keep working on that. We need more storage. Got a lot of beavers injured. They have got this though. Is that out of range? Is that why they're not doing that? I don't know. Let's go over this way. Let's get this in too before all of the carrots dry up. We don't want that. Definitely don't want that. We've got 6 bots, though, in the meantime, that we can switch out to other places. Are you a bot? You are not a bot. Let's put you a bot in there. Let's get you going on some bots. So you. And then I've got 3 left. Let's do punch cards. We know that they've always got that buff going. And then they've got 1 left. Where can I toss 1 beaver? Let's do you for just a minute. There we go. Now we're back to the right amount of beavers. We're still a little bit low. I want to move the punch cards. No, but I do want to get a better place for gears. I don't have a very large storage for gears, so we'll go ahead and do that. And as for this one, I don't know what we need. Good question. How about we just store paper? Sounds good. Are you empty? You are empty. So let's do that and that. Oh, there's another questionable one. What do I need to store here? I know I need to store stuff, but I don't know what it is yet. How much do I have? Pine resin? I could do some pine resin. Bot limbs. I don't want to store any of those. So let's do pine resin. Why not? There we go. Okay, we're going to make them go around for just a bit. You're going to have to come out of here. And let's do 3. Say that's just slightly more important than most things so that we can get more gear factories in here. Should be good to go. Oh, speaking of which, there we go. This is done. This is done. This is done. And we will flip this so it turns green and they can get in there. We'll say that's super important when they can get it done. And we'll let them go for just a bit. Here's another place where I could probably put this underground and save them from going up and over, but I've already got it in there, so that's fine. It'll be just fine right there. We just need them to make a couple more gears is what it looks like. Hey, they've almost got this hole filled in. I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do with it, but we'll figure it out. There we go. We've got pumpkins. We've got... Hey, these are out of here. All right. This is good. These guys say they want something to do, so we're going to plant some crops. Let's do spatter dock in this whole area here. Spatter dock here. What about you? Nope, you can't reach up that far, so that's going to be spatter dock as well. Do spatter dock here. Spatter dock here. All right, that's hopefully enough spatter dock. Let's do some cattail. There we go. Cattail, all in here. Hopefully you can reach most of that. And this here. There we go. Gives them plenty to do. And now we have the final thing to plant, but there's nobody there. So let's see if we can find some more people to possibly switch out. Let's detonate you. Let's go with this. Let's go with that. Let's go here. There we go. And we will put in one there for our underground power connectors. We're going to do that. 3, 4. Hey, there we go. We'll make you guys. First of all, I want all of this. Very, very high priority. Just so we can get the gears. And hopefully that will give us a little bit extra. Let's send somebody over to here. No, let's get somebody in here. But nothing to do in range. And what I want to do here is actually plant. First of all, we're going to plant berries. We're going to do that over here. And probably here. And then finally, we're going to plant the grapes. Now, grapes you could plant in giant patches like that, but I don't want to do that. We're going to do something that has absolutely no effect, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to crisscross these with the other grapes because the other grapes face the other direction. So give me a minute and we will just put all of these in, and then you guys will have to tell me if you like the crisscrossed looking grapes or if I should go back and redo the whole thing with just grapes being all in the same direction, all at the same way. And there we go. We've got our crisscross grapes in. They're gonna go ahead and start working on that. They've got a lot of the farms in up here. We're actually even starting to get some of the sunflower seeds that we started with. We've got most of our dynamite up here taken care of. Got one there. We'll go ahead and tell them to get ready to clear this stuff out. Looks good. And oh, they've got all of this done for us. Wonderful. These are ready to get some potatoes in them, so we'll just say potatoes accept. Potatoes accept. There we go. We'll get the water for them. Water accept. Or water, I guess that's obtain, not accept. There we go. Obtain. They've got all this. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to finish our horribly scary. This is still a nightmare train ride because now it just leads off into nothingness. So let's at least get those started. Steel bridges. Let's do, how about a 3? There we go. Yep. We'll at least tell them to put that in. This all looks good. Power is going in, but it's still not quite filling it up fast enough. Maybe we just don't have enough wind to really get it going. There we go. Yeah, the wind is still just lacking a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. I do want our dance hall to get in though, so let's tell them that's very important, and then we'll also tell them that these two up here are very important so that we can get those at least out of here before the next one. You know what? These two little holes there have bugged me the whole time. Let's just fill them in with dirt to give us a couple of extra places for carrots. So they've got those done. Now they just need, it looks like a couple of treated planks, which they've got the stuff to make treated planks. They can go and build those, no problem. That all looks pretty good. We've got extras here. Are they not... Did they not make the one between the two? Is that the problem again? There we go. Yeah. All right, guys. Come on. You know better than that. At least put the power socket in below the path so everything can have power. They've got all of those in. Come on, guys. I just want to see you finish our dance hall. There we go. Well, we've got 2 over here. At least we can look at these. Get done with those real quick. We'll set this up for sunflowers, and you can be a supply. And sunflowers, and you can be a supply. Everything looks good there. We'll want to get some sunflowers over here. We'll also want some pumpkins. This. We'll tell them that that is slightly more important, so they get those done. But let's go ahead and take a quick look. They're almost done there. Looks like we're about done with a lot of the projects we've got going on. We've got a couple of projects started, but we'll get done with them here in a minute. I don't think we need those anymore. We can empty this out. Everybody's going to get pumpkins, it looks like. Yeah, probably pumpkins. Let's get a couple of storages in for pumpkins. There we go. We'll do that. And we'll also do some this way. And we'll put a couple more in there. We'll get to those as they get there. They're getting the grape fields planted, although it looks like I might have forgotten a place to actually put in harvesters. So let's do that before we go. It's going to be hard for them to gather if we don't put those in. There we go. Save them from building those too. But I think we're going to call it there. We're going to get the dance hall done here before too long. We should be able to finish our power solution, hopefully get this in, get our bridge set up next time. I'm hoping some of the new food helps our beavers along just a bit, but I think we're almost at the end. Next time we'll take a look at some of our last bit of water solutions, get some more stuff up here for the beavers to do and wrap it all up. But just wanted to say, as always, thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. So they finally got the dance hall in, huh? I'm gonna have to go take a look. Why would they put it on the top floor? That's ridiculous.